So good afternoon everyone. Today we discussing about SR flip flop. So what is the difference between SR latch and SR flip flop? Only single difference, that is the clock input only. Okay, remaining everything is same as SR latch. Okay, only difference is clock signal. Okay, the clock signal for latch we given. For latch we give level trigger ORR enable. Okay, for flip flop we give edge trigger. Okay, we give for flip flop edge trigger. Okay, remaining operation is same. Operation of SR flip flop, SR latch is same. Okay, only difference is clock signal, the way the we accept the clock signal. Okay, so let us see the differences. So SR flip flop. SR flip flop is a SR latch which is controlled by edge trigger clock pulse. Okay. The working of the flip flop can be described by its characteristic table, characteristic equation, timing diagram, and their excitation table. Okay. So this is the basic block diagram of SR flip flop. Okay. Whenever we using edge triggering clock signal, we just put here clock symbol like this. So this is the clock symbol, and the clock you can show like this also. If you use edge triggering for the clock, we can show the symbol like this with arrow mark. Whenever the clock signal with arrow mark is available, the block diagram with this arrow mark, we can say the circuit is flip flop. Okay, we can say the block diagram is flip flop. Okay, if there is a no arrow mark, only the clock shows like this, so we can say this block diagram is SR latch. Okay, we can say this block diagram is SR latch. Okay, only difference is clock notation. If you doesn't mention any arrow, it is SR latch. If you mention arrow, it is SR flip flop. Only difference is that one. Remaining operation is entirely same. So this is the block diagram of a circuit diagram of SR flip flop using NAND gate. Okay. Here the clock signal we given is positive edge triggered. That's why the arrow mark is goes up. Okay. This is the positive edge triggered SR flip flop. The operation is same. The operation is same. What is the operation of this block? This block is basic. This block is basic SR latch. Okay. What is the working of this one? Whenever input is 0 0, output is previous state. Okay. 1 1 means invalid. 0 1 means it is reset state, means out Q will be 0. Here Q will be previous one, Q naught. Invalid state, Q will be always 1. Next, Q is always 1, Q bar also always 1. Here 0 1 reset. Reset means Q is 0, Q bar is 1. Next 1 0. 1 0 means set. Set means Q is equal to 1, Q bar is equal to 0. This is the basic operation. For that, I am giving NAND gate, two NAND gates, extra NAND gates. The first NAND gate is we giving S and clock signal. And second NAND gate, we give clock signal and R. So based on the clock signal only, we transmit the outputs from this NAND gate to here. So this is S, this is R. How can we say, sorry, this is S bar, this is R bar. Okay, because clock is always 1, right? Clock is always 1. 1 into S whole bar is what? S bar, right? 1 into R whole bar is R bar. So we get S bar and R bar. So this is the basic latch. Okay, the working is same as SR flip flop. Sorry, SR latch. So when clock pulse is 0 means you didn't give any clock pulse. The circuit doesn't respond. Doesn't respond means the output will be previous state. Remember, doesn't respond means output will be previous state. Okay. In combination circuit, doesn't respond means output is 0. But in sequential circuits, doesn't respond means output will be previous state. Remember this point. This is very important while drawing timing diagrams. Okay. While drawing timing diagrams, it is very important. Okay. Whenever the clock pulse is positive edge triggered, the circuit works as SR flip-flop. Okay. How can you find difference between latch and flip-flop? The difference you observed only in timing diagram. Okay. Only in timing diagram. The working difference between SR latch and flip-flop you can observe only in timing diagram. Okay, in truth table or in characteristic table, in function table, you can't find any difference. Both are same. Only difference is clock signal notation. Okay, while drawing the timing diagram you can understand the difference between latch and flip-flop. Okay, the working is same. When S is 0, R is 1, memory gets reset. So Q is 0. When S is equal to 1, R is equal to 0, memory is set, means Q is equal to 1. When S is equal to 0, R is equal to 0, memory stores the previous value. Okay, when S is equal to 1, R is equal to 1, invalid state. So the function table of SR flip-flop. See, instead of I am giving 1, whenever 0, whatever inputs in SR, we get previous state. Okay. Q of t minus 1 is previous state because present state is Q of t. I am notating present state with Q of t. Previous state means Q of t minus 1. Okay. So I am representing Q of t minus 1. Okay. Next, whenever clock is activated, so positive edge triggered. For that, I am giving arrow mark. If you are using latch, just put 1 here. Okay. Here I am using SR flip-flop. For that purpose, I am giving arrow mark so that it indicates positive edge triggering. Okay. Remaining operation is same. 0, 0 means previous state. 0, 1 means 0, 1. 1, 0 means 1, 0 output. 1, 1 means invalid. Same as SR flip-flop and SR latch. Okay. Next, I am drawing the timing diagram of SR flip-flop. Before that, I am notating S, R and clock signal. First, I am drawing S, clock, R signals. Okay. Suppose I am giving clock signal like this. This is the clock signal. Okay. This is the clock signal. Okay, and I am giving S as like this.
స్లిప్లోనే ఉందా
ఉంది చూడు.
మాట్లాడు
This one is clock, this one is S. And I am giving R also. I am taking R like this. Whatever your wish, you can draw any wise, no problem. Okay. Next, Q of T, previous state. Okay. Q of T minus 1. I want previous state. Okay. Because it's some, I want previous state also. I am taking previous state like this. Okay. I am taking previous state like this. Now I want to draw present state Q of T. First I am explaining for SR latch. Okay. SR latch. Okay. Whenever clock is 1, whenever clock is 1, it acts as basic memory element, right? In this condition only the flip-flop will, sorry, latch will works. Okay. SR conditions what? 0 0 means Q of T minus 1, right? 0 1 means reset. Reset means Q of T is 0. 1 0 means 1. 1 1 means invalid. So output is 1. Okay. So I am drawing now. See, observe. This is 0. This is 1. This is 0. This is 1. 0 1. 0. Sorry. This is 1. This is 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0. 1 0 1 0. Next, this is 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. This is entire 0, entire 1. 1 0 1 0 1. So up to this condition, right? For up to this condition, the flip flop will works, right? Sorry, latch will works. Latch will works. Okay, latch will works. So here in S is 1 here. S is 1 means and R is 0. See here, S is 1, R is 0. What happened? Q will be 1. So I am drawing Q as 1. Next, S is 0, R is 0. Right? What is Q of T minus 1? Don't draw this one because already we perform one output. That is 1 0 output is get. So what is previous value now? This is the previous value. So what is the previous? 0 0 means previous. So I am drawing 1 here. Okay. Next 1 1. Sorry, 0 0 is available up to here only. So I draw up to here. Next 1 1 means output is 1. So again I draw 1 here. Okay. Now for 0, it is previous state. It is off state. So listen. Whenever input is 1 1, it is invalid state, right? It is invalid state. So what is the previous state? Now we have to take, you have to take this one. Okay. So I am drawing previous state is this one. It is 0 up to here. Now again 1 occurs. Again 1 occurs. So here 0, 1 means it is reset. Up to here it is reset. So you have to write 0. Next 1, 0. 1, 0 means it is set. I am drawing 1 here now. Now from here to here it is reset. Sorry, it is 0. Clock signal is 0. Whenever clock signal is 0, previous state. What is the previous state here? Previous state is 1 and 0. So we can use this one now. So previous state is this one now. Whenever invalid state occurs, you have to select q of t minus 1 from this line. Okay. Remember, whenever 1 1 occurs in previous combination, you have to select q of t minus 1 from this line. From this line, you have to select. Whenever previous state is other than 1 1, you have to select q of t minus 1 is this one. You have to select q of t minus 1 is this one. So what is the previous state now? This one, 1. So I am drawing 1 here. I am drawing 1 here. Okay. Next again 1. So 0 0 means previous state. So 1. Next 1 1 means invalid state. Invalid state output is 1. So I am drawing 1 here. Next 0 1 means reset. So it is 0. This is the q of t for latch. Q of t for latch. Okay. This is the timing diagram of q of t for latch. Okay. Next, I am drawing for SR flip-flop now. Clearly observe now. For SR flip-flop. I am drawing for SR flip-flop now. For SR flip-flop, this is the positive edge. The flip-flop will respond when we receive this signal only. Okay. We receive this signal only. Means you have to consider this line and this line only. After that, from here to here, it is in stable state. Means output doesn't change. Q of t doesn't change, doesn't respond until another positive edge receives. Until another positive edge receives. Okay. Another positive edge is available here. Until other positive edge. So observe. Here this is the positive edge. At this positive edge, S will be 1. R will be 0. So output will be what? S is 1, R is 0. Output is 1. Right? So output is 1. The output will be 1 until which state? Until next clock pulse is received, until next positive edge received. So this one is available up to here. This one will be available up to here. Whatever inputs you have, it doesn't respond. It responds at edge only. At this edge only it will respond. So at that time, what we have? 1 and 0 only. So 1 and 0 means output is 1. So up to here we get 1. And next clock. At this edge we have, see, we have S is 0 and at this edge R is 1. S is 0, R is 1 means it is 0. So you have to draw 0 until next clock pulse, until next positive edge, until next positive edge. Okay. Next, again you receive positive edge. At this positive edge, we have 0 and 0, right? We have 0 and 0. So 0 and 0 means what? Previous state. What is the previous state here? This one is previous state now. This one is previous state. So you have to draw 0. You have to draw 0. So have you observed now difference between latch and flip-flop? Everyone, have you identified the difference between latch and flip-flop now? The difference is observed in timing diagram only. Remaining thing is same. The working is same. But based on the timing only, we can give the output. Okay. So you can say latch is fast because the output is getting immediately whenever clock pulse is changes. Okay, whenever clock pulse is changes. But for flip-flop, it is a slow process. Why it is slow? Until you receive positive edge, you have to wait for output, right? You have to wait for output. So flip-flop is slow. So this is the timing diagram. Okay, try to practice to draw the timing diagram so that you can understand the concept of SR latch and SR flip-flop. Okay, so this is the timing diagram. See here, timing diagram of SR flip-flop. So here the clock is uptime. So at the clock S is 0, R is 0. So this is the starting one. So Q of T is what? This one. It is 0. So Q of T plus 1 means next. Okay, I am taking as 0. Until how much we have to take 0? Until next clock pulse is obtained. So I am taking up to here 0. Okay. Next clock pulse is received. At this time, again S is 0, R is 0. Okay. What you have to take? You have to take previous state. Because for 0, 0 and 1, 1, you have to take previous state is Q of T. Q of T minus 1 graph. From Q of T minus 1 graph, you have to draw for 0, 0 and 1, 1. For 1, 0, 1, 1, sorry, 1, 0, 0, 1, you use 1, 0. After 1, 0, you receive 0, 0, you have to draw this one as timing diagram. Okay. If 0, 0 is received, after that also you receive 0, 0, you have to draw this one, previous state. So carefully understood the timing diagram and draw the timing diagram. Mostly this timing diagram is useful for gate only, for gate exams. Okay, mostly for gate exams. This timing diagram. Based on timing diagram, they ask the output. At which second the output we get. Okay. So for gate exam, it is important timing diagrams. So this is the SR flip-flop. So I am drawing the characteristic table now. So characteristic table is for flip-flop, I am representing present state is with Q of T. Instead of taking Q of T minus 1, I am taking present state Q of T. So I am calculating next state Q of T plus 1. Okay. Here I am taking q of t plus 1 because previously in SR latch what I write? This is q of t minus 1 and this is q of t. Okay. Now I am taking present input and expecting and finding next state. Okay. I am taking next state. Using present input, I am expecting and finding the next state. The process is same. Okay. So observe from truth table. SR is clock signal is 0 means whatever input it is previous state. What is previous state? Q of t. So I am writing Q of t here. Okay. Next, whenever S and R is 0, S R equal to 0. It is also previous state, right? It is also previous state. So what is the previous state here? Q of t. Whatever values in Q of t, you have to write it Q of t plus 1. So I am writing that one only. Okay. Q of t plus 1. Next, 0, S is equal to 0, R is equal to 1. Means reset. Q will be always 0. So see. 0, 1. S is 0, R is 1. So Q is always 0. Whatever Q of t. Whatever Q of t, you get 0. Okay. Next. S is equal to 1, R is equal to 0. S is equal to 1, R is equal to 0 means Q will be always 1. So at this condition, whatever previous state, okay, it will be 1, always 1. So I write 1. Next, for 1 1 it is invalid state. For 1 1 it is invalid state. So I put don't cares here. I put don't cares. Instead of writing 1 1, I am putting don't cares because q of t bar, sorry, q of t and q of t bar must be not equal. Q and q bar must be not equal. So don't indicate 1 1 here. Okay. So for that purpose, I put don't cares. I put don't cares. This is the characteristic table. Now I want to find out the characteristic equation. Characteristic equation means finding the equation for next state. Finding the equation for next state. This is next state. This is present state. I am finding the equation for next state. How to find it? By using K-map. What is the value? Sigma 1, 4, 5. Sigma 1 comma 4 comma 5 plus don't cares are 6 and 7. So you have to find out the K-map. Using K-map, you have to find out the equation. So I applied the K-map. This is the K-map. 1, 5, 4, 5 and 6, 7. I put don't cares. So this is one octet, so one quad. The expression for it is S. And this is one pair. The expression for it is R bar Q of t. Here I am taking inputs as S R Q of t. I am taking inputs S R Q of t. So S R Q of t. So after solving, expression is characteristic equation expression is Q of t plus 1 is equal to S plus R bar into Q of t. Okay. S plus R bar into Q of t. This is the characteristic equation. Sometimes in exam, they will ask, find out the characteristic equation of SR flip-flop. So you have to draw this diagram and draw this characteristic table and K-map and write the equation. Okay, right, this is enough. Okay, next, excitation table. From characteristic table, I draw the characteristic equation. Okay, next one is excitation table. So what is the excitation table? Excitation table is relationship between Q of t and Q of t plus 1 and S and R. So now inputs are what in excitation table? Inputs are Q of t and Q of t plus 1. Okay. Inputs are Q of t and Q of t plus 1. You have to find out S and R. You have to find out S and R. Excitation table means what? In first class I said, based on the present state and next state, we have to find the inputs. You have to find out the inputs. Okay. Here how many inputs are available? Two inputs, Q of t and Q of t plus 1. How many combinations are possible? 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. The possible combinations are only 4. Okay. The possible combinations are only 4. Now, I want to find S and R now, right? From characteristic table, observe here Q of t and Q of t plus 1, 0, 0. Observe where it occurs. Q of t and Q of t plus 1. Observe from here, it is 0, 0, right? And another place where you get 0, 0. So another place you get this. Q of t and Q of t plus 1 occurs at when S and R is 0, 0, when S and R is 0, 1, right? We have two conditions here. So how to write this condition? So S is always 0, right? S is always 0, but R is either 0 or 1. So you can write R as don't care, S as 0. Okay, you can write R as don't care, S as 0. So see, R as 0, sorry, S as 0, R as don't care. Next for 0, 1, observe 0, 1, observe 0, 1, where we get 0, 1 from this table. 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. 0, 1 occurs only at this condition. There is another condition here? No. So we can write S and R as 1, 0 here. S and R as 1, 0. There is no other possible combination. So I am writing 1, 0 now. Okay. Next, find out 1, 0. Find out 1, 0 from characteristic table. So here is only 1, 0. There is no other way. So what is the output? 0, 1. So S is 0, R is 1. S is 0, R is 1. Next, find out 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1 occurs here and here. 1, 1 occurs and here and here. What is the condition? 0, 0, 1, 0. So R is always 0. S is don't care. So put S is don't care, R is 0. So this is the excitation table of don't care condition. Sorry, excitation table of SR flip-flop. Okay, this is the excitation table of SR flip-flop. Once again, rejoin everyone.